Good morning, Memorial Middle School and other people. This is Friggity Frank Gallo coming to you with our first Second Civics interview, where we are going to be getting questions from you, the people, and answering them. But right now, since no one gave me any questions yet, because my channel isn't popular, we're just going to have my sister ask me questions that she thought was good. So that's good.
So, also my dad helped me out with this, so yeah. So,
you know, she can see your finger, that's not how cameras work. Okay, we also have new filming equipment, which is nice.
yes, we have an official camera.
So, Georgie, what's the first question?
The first question is, what is a civics?
So, what is a-civics? So for the answer, what is a-civics? Well, a-civics isn't a word, but civics is a word. And it is the theoretical and logical complications of being a citizen, or theoretical and logical complications of society.
Okay, what do you call your fans?
So this is a question that Georgie asked me on an earlier take of this video. Like really, I think this is stupid. You're not professional if, well actually, unless you're lazy. So generally, it's not a very professional thing to call your fans something. So, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. So, in order to keep up the professionalism of my channel, so, to preserve my future, and keep up the professionalism of my channel, as I already said, I just call you Second Civics fans. I don't care.
Okay, so the third question is, how do you feel about the First Amendment?
Okay, why did Georgie say it? Georgie said that very emphatically.
Yeah, I don't know why I did
so
that.
I feel very strongly about the First Amendment. I feel like everything I said in the last video was incredibly strongly true to a fault. But I mean, it's the First Amendment. You could say what you want. It preserves diversity of thought, which is a very important thing and is hopefully an ideology that most of you like an ideology like favoring diversity of thought. That's a good thing. Makes you smarter. Makes you be able to win debates more.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, this is a weird question.
What is this weird question?
What should we do about the wall?
Okay, no, not... Okay, I try to avoid my political disposition here. Pass.
Okay. Dad helped me out with that one. Is there anything in the Constitution that we should know about?
Okay. I'm gonna do videos on all of the main amendments, not the dumb ones like Amendment 3. Obviously, now you can't... Well, at least you can't have soldiers in your house. It was a much bigger deal 300 years ago. That was like a main thing. The camera's angled. Much bigger thing 300 years ago, not as big of a thing now. So I'm going down all the amendments. So in the first part of the Constitution, there's 5 articles. 4 and 5 I need to look more into, but 1, 2, and 3 describe our 3 branches of government: legislative, executive, and judicial branches. And those help balance the power and create the checks and balances between the 3 branches. And it's also why the legislative branch doesn't get to, for instance, like set up the National Park Service. It can't do that. That's legislative. That's an executive thing, not a legislative thing. And the judicial branch is not the one who makes laws. They actually just interpret this Constitution. The fun part, however, is the amendments, of which there are, I believe, 27. The ones that you should really know and memorize are 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 19, 18, 21. The reason I went back there because 18 and 21 are kind of similar. There's a few others I don't really need to go to into those. I'm sorry, I forgot.
This is more of like a behind the scenes, not really.
Behind the scenes?
Yeah. So, what's your dream YouTube like setup?
Dream YouTube setup?
Yeah.
Red cameras.
Red camera.
Red cameras. They're called Red camera. Red's the brand of camera. Red Digital Cinema.
Like, where do you want your setup to be?
Well, I want
Like,
it to
how
be,
do you want your setup to be? Like,
well, I want my setup to have like immensely good mic quality, like an immensely good mic, an
okay.
immensely good camera, like a Red camera, and like a professional mic.
Okay.
And I want it to be in like a very like almost like a fireplace room, like kind of where I am now. So I'm sitting in front of a fireplace on a rocking chair like I wanted to right now, but in like a library. I guess just to look smart. But like Red cameras, good audio, and a nice computer, RTX 2080 Ti. As you know, probably my love is computers, although my job is this. So RTX 2080 Ti, Ryzen Threadripper, get all the videos up really fast, fastest internet in the world, like 5 gigahertz, like 10 gigabits per second networking, everything, all awesome stuff like that. Go.
Okay. So the last question.
It's the last one. You gotta give me some more.
I'll give you more. I'll give you more.
Oh, okay.
So what? Okay. Are you good with green screen? Are you good with green screen?
I am good with green screen. It's really easy to do it on iMovie. I don't know. I'm not great on green screen. I don't have a green screen suit. I don't have a green screen.
You should.
At school we have a green screen. At the office we have a green screen.
Okay. Well.
Yes, at the real place we have a green screen. Yeah.
I have a question.
Yes.
How do you feel about James Charles?
Oh, please don't ask this question. I think makeup on boys is ugly. I think makeup on anyone is ugly. I do not discriminate based on the sex of a person. I just think that a ton of makeup is ugly, no matter what. Even face paint's ugly. Like, it's the minimal stuff just to cover up your zits, I don't even care. Or your blemishes, or your wrinkles. But I have always been against beauty YouTube. But now what to do, so I'm just going to say because I'm a middle schooler. No, I'm not going to say because that's going to trigger someone.
Okay.
Facts don't care what you add.
How do you feel about after-school programs?
After school, I am immensely supportive of intramural activities. It's how you get into colleges.
How do you feel about your after-school program?
I love my after-school activity. This is my after-school activity.
Is it though?
Yes, it is.
What about the debate and the?
I love the debate team. The debating is like.
Shout out to you guys.
Shout out to you guys, debate team.
Okay. So.
You should have paid for that. I'll make you pay for that. What?
Okay. On a scale from 1 to 10, how good do you think you are at drawing stick figures?
Why is this a question?
Because
I am not an animated YouTuber. Ask me like some political question.
Okay. Do you think Obama should have gotten reelected for the 3rd year?
No. Like, I mean, I thought he was a good president, but not to the point where he needs to break the Constitution.
Okay.
You know, like, he was a good president, but he wasn't, like, too extremely good. He was good. He didn't screw anything up, but there was nothing really to get a whole lot better during his presidency.
So
he did a good job, but he just didn't do an incredibly good, an outstanding job.
You have been talking. I'm not even gonna put this in. So, would you rather be a lawyer or the president or vice president of the United States of America?
I'd rather be the president.
President, okay. Coming from
Because I love this.
one of the past presidents, do you think that any of them would think that you should have gotten reelected if you were the president?
I were thinking if I should have been elected. Coming from the past presidents, it depends on the political landscape and who I grow up to be. If I grow up to be an uneducated bum, obviously, like Abraham Lincoln isn't gonna like if I got president, and like the good presidents of our time, which is most of them. Except for like that one, there's multiple presidents that aren't good, and there's disputedly bad presidents. Which I won't get into because I'm down the middle. I think hopefully like Thomas Jefferson and George Washington and all those early presidents and politicians and founding fathers, that's really what they were, were respectful of my presidency. Next.
Okay, so what are you, let's think. How do you feel about what's happening in North Carolina right now?
What's going on in North Carolina right now?
All the flooding and...
Flooding? Look at me. I'm on political YouTube.
I
No,
know.
no.
New Center 5!
I think it should be dealt with by FEMA, of course.
Who the
And by
heck is
and by-
FEMA? Who is FEMA?
They're disaster relief. They're the government's disaster relief.
AK me.
Okay, next.
Um,
Hey, don't turn that on.
Pause.